everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. As the title states, today's video will be another wig review, but this time it's for a WowAfrican unit that I just picked up. So I guess to get started, I'm not new to WowAfrican. It's a company that I'm very familiar with. The wig that I'm actually wearing now, which isn't being reviewed in this video, I've had for over a year. I've purchased bundled or wefted here from WowAfrican, so I would say I'm pretty well versed with the company, and I've purchased multiple items from them. But the actual wig that I'm reviewing is their Brazilian Italian Yaki wig. It's one of their newer units, and I came across them when I was watching another YouTuber. I saw when she first got the wig, I saw when she straightened the wig, when she curled the wig, and I absolutely fell in love with it and said that I needed to get my hands on it. I'm not sure if the wig will be as amazing as it looked on her because, you know, she's a bigger YouTuber, and for the most part we all know that a lot of the bigger YouTubers tend to get better quality here in units. But I will say I haven't had that problem with WowAfrican. I feel like all of my purchases, my money has been well invested, but the actual unit that I'm reviewing today, I haven't even opened up. So in terms of the specs, I ended up getting the unit in 18 inches because I'm familiar with that length, especially from WowAfrican, and I'm comfortable with that length, and I like how that length looks on me. I also ended up getting it in a natural color, and I got the cap size in a small to medium. That's just the size that I'm most comfortable with because I have a pretty small head. I know I have a big round face, but my head is actually pretty tiny. I ended up getting it in 18 inches like I said, and I guess those are all the specs that I need to talk. Oh, also I got a cap 7, which is a glueless lace front wig. So in terms of the price, my particular unit with the specs that I got only cost me $289. I know some people may think that is an insane amount of money, but it is a natural hair unit. It's like real human hair. And I didn't end up paying $289. That's just the retail price. I ended up only paying like $250, and I got free shipping because I had a coupon code, and I also had some rewards points that I racked up from WowAfrican. So that was nice. But the processing time was supposed to be 5 more days because they didn't actually, on the site it says they didn't have this particular unit in stock. But I ordered it on February 24th, I want to say. Let me check. Yeah, February 24th around noon where I live. And on the 25th at 12:46. So like literally within 12 hours they shipped out the unit. I was a bit confused that they gave me a tracking number because, and it also had instructions saying like we'll update you when it actually ships out. But when I tracked the actual package, it was shipped out like right then and there, and I was like, well, on the site it says 5 days. I mean, I'm not gonna complain because I got the unit quicker than I was expecting to get it, but you know, I was a bit shocked at the discrepancy. But that's not really a big deal if you ask me. It's like I got my hair quicker, so yeah. In terms of the carrier that they chose to use, I had a FedEx tracking number, but this label says it's DHL Express. I'm not exactly sure. If you're not familiar with WowAfrican, they do ship from China. I'm not exactly sure where in China. Maybe the label will tell me. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. I'm sorry. But it is in China. And there's that. I'm going to get to the unboxing, and then I will show you the wig right out of the box. So as most people know, WowAfrican units come in a cardboard box that has the WowAfrican label on the front. It says like, you know, WowAfrican.com all over the place. It has a little note that says open. I don't think you need that, but you know, maybe you do. There is the WowAfrican I guess after sale service card and hair instructions. So it just has like a bunch of instructions on like how to take care of the hair, how to maintain curly hair specifically. It says if you're not satisfied, please do not cut the lace, and it just has like this little return form, I guess, that you could send it in with. So when you actually, the unit only comes in this little plastic bag. There's nothing else in the box besides the unit in the plastic bag and the hair care instructions. So I'm going to take the unit out of the little plastic baggie that it comes in. And then there's also just this other little net here, which my other WowAfrican units came in, and I think my bundles came in them as well. And yeah, here's the unit. It has 3 combs in the front, which my other wig has, and it also has another comb in the back, which my other unit doesn't have. I think this is a new addition. And it has the adjustable straps with lace in the back. Well, I guess I'll show you the combs first. Sorry about that. So the 3 combs in the front, 1, 2, and 3. The 4th comb in the back. The adjustable straps on each side. And as you can see, there's lace in the front. There's about, I want to say once you cut off the lace, about 2 inches of space, parting space in the middle, and then it cuts down to like 1/2 inch on each side. And then the back, there's lace too, I guess if you want to put it up in a ponytail or something. But then there is this, I don't necessarily want to call it lace, but the tracks start about, like I said, 2 inches in, and they go all the way down to the back. So yeah, the hair feels, you know, pretty soft. Like I said in the beginning, it is Italian Yaki, so it's gonna have a more coarse texture, but you know, I'm not finding any knots or any shedding hair coming out, so that's a good thing. There is some baby hairs in the front. I never end up using my baby hairs, but some people may like that and they may want to know about that. And I guess I'm gonna just get started with adjusting the straps to my liking. Yes, the cap is a small medium, but I find that I still end up having to go in as far as I can before crossing the straps with my WowAfrican units. I guess it's because it's a small medium and not necessarily a small cap that's the problem. And like I told you in the beginning, I literally have a very teeny head. Like it's ridiculously small. But I'm just gonna take off my current unit, and underneath I just have, you know, some cornrows. My friend cornrowed my hair last week, and I have a spandex cap on top of it. I can't find my mirror to do this closer to me. I'm trying to find that so I don't have to struggle. I mean, I guess I can just put it on. It's not gonna kill me. I also think that the cap may be smaller than my last one because it felt a little tighter, but I always like to start with the back and then flip it up and pull the lace down. For today's video, I'm not going to go in and put the combs on, but it feels pretty snug. It feels like this is meeting my hairline, so that's good. I like how light it feels. It feels much lighter than my last unit, but it does feel shorter than where my last unit reaches. Maybe it's because, maybe I guess when I straighten it, it'll come down lower, and because it's not straightened, it feels a little shorter, but it is lighter. Like it doesn't feel as heavy as the other unit, and it does feel like it's a little shorter. I don't like to stand up when I do these videos because I feel like it just doesn't show what I needed to show, but for reference, the first wig comes closer down here, and this wig, well, maybe it's like here and this wig is here, so it's not like, it's not that far off, but you know, like I said before, probably when I straighten it, it'll be different. But I'm gonna go and cut off the lace, and I will be right back. So, hi everyone, I am back with the lace cut off of the unit. For the purposes of this video, I will not be parting it because I just like how the wig looks in its like natural state. But I will let you know it doesn't seem to have a pre-made part, and it is a very dense unit in the front. So if you did want to part, you would end up probably having to pluck or tweeze it yourself. But for my purposes, I probably won't end up doing that because the wig will just be worn in its natural state because I like it in its natural state. And so I guess I'll put the wig on back again. Like the first time, I'm going to start with securing the wig in the back. Oops. And I am going to pull it over the front of my head. Whew. Oh, I didn't mention, but I don't usually secure the combs because I don't like how the hair pulls at my edges. It just is not, I'm not a fan of using the combs, especially in the front of my hair. And I ended up crossing over the straps from the back because it felt a little loose when I first put it on. So this time around, I ended up just crossing over the adjustable strap. So one goes, like when you look at it, it's like essentially an X in the back. If you're not familiar with that method, I could probably try to describe it to you if you have any questions about it in the comment section, but I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. But let me just make sure that I'm not quite happy with how the lace is laying. It's kind of lifting in the front, but it's not like I'm going out anywhere right now. This is just me demonstrating the wig fresh out of the box and with the lace cut and giving my initial impressions of it. But I feel like, you know, if I was to wear it out of the house, I would pull out some baby hair and try to blend it in a bit. But I like the wig. I like how it feels. It reminds me very much of my hair when I used to be relaxed, like when I would blow out my, actually, well, it doesn't feel like my hair right now because I don't usually put heat on my hair. Like I'm a heat-free kind of girl, except for when I'm like deep conditioning, if I feel the need to go under the hooded dry. But it reminds me a lot of when my hair was relaxed and I would blow it out. Like the ends are like a little thinner than the rest of the hair, and I don't think that's because they were trying to give you bad hair. I think they were going for a specific style or a particular aesthetic, and that's why they ended up with the ends being the way they are. But it definitely reminds me of my relaxed hair days. It makes me want to straighten the hair to see how that turns out, which I'll probably do on camera in a later video or with an update video, but I'll think about it. I will say I am loving this wig and how light it feels. Like I can't get it. I just like can't get enough of how light this wig is, and how it actually reminds me of when I used to get my hair like box braided. Like it's giving me very much like the human hair mix that you would go and buy for like $1 a pack when you want to get your micro, your box braids, or your Senegalese twists. Like that's what the hair is definitely reminding me of right now, actually. But other than the lace giving me some trouble today, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with the unit. And yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. If you like the video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed as of yet, you may want to hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely go down to the comment section and, you know, write me a message or your question. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.